Sagittarius, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for June 13th until June 19th, 2021. This will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs in Sagittarius if you cross-watch. And as always, these are general readings, so they might not resonate for you. That's totally okay. Take the things that are for you, leave everything else behind, and let's get into your higher vibes. Thank you so much for being here with me today, especially if you are returning. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me always on the journey here. For my new viewers, welcome. I hope you will choose to subscribe today and be back here with me every week. If the reading today does resonate for any of you, please do leave me a thumbs up, and any comments, questions, your favorite emojis, leave me a tip or something below. I love hearing from you, so don't be shy to engage. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Overall energy for you this reading is the Page of Swords. We've got a piece of information coming your way that is going to shake some things up here in your life. In the recent past, we have the Empress, Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you've been getting ready to release something into the world. You've been working on a project or working on a passion, working on building a hobby, something like that. It's been really important to you. But every time that you feel like ready to present it, to bring it out, to show it to people, something happens, something comes up that prevents you from doing so. And as a result, you're like, will this ever get in motion? Why is it that every time I try to present this or bring it up or launch or whatever it looks like, do I hit these roadblocks and then I can't do it? And then I'm like, is the universe trying to tell me I shouldn't be doing it? I don't think that's necessarily the case. It's just like, that's the feeling that's coming up for you here. In present energy, Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Wheel. I think we're reaching kind of a breaking point and being trapped in this cycle of like, every time I try to launch, it doesn't work. Every time I try to bring this up, it doesn't work. So I need to get it in front of a number of people. Instead of trying to present to maybe this one person that every time you're trying to meet with them to talk about it, it doesn't work out. Now I'm going to just put it out into the ethos. I'm going to send it to a lot of people. I'm going to share my idea broadly, and see what happens, see if any of it fans out, see if anybody comes back and says, I think this is a great idea. And I really do think this is a better plan for attack. You were waiting for it to get in front of the right eyes initially, and that didn't seem to be working out. So now let's just get it in front of any eyes and see who picks up on it, who is excited about it, who maybe wants to give it a go. Coming into future energy, Queen of Cups, the Tower, and the Death card. So a little bit of holding my breath, waiting to see if it's going to work out. It's possible that whatever this is a creative venture that you're working on. But universe is going to come in here with this Tower and Death card to shake things up, to break the cycle that you've been stuck in. So maybe this is going to look like you getting your break here. We'll see when we clarify. We'll start with clarifying this Page of Swords. Obviously, communication's a really big theme here. Idea sharing is going to be a very big theme at this time. Seven of Inspiration, Ace of Voices, Ten of Emotions. Yeah, what comes up for me immediately is the timing is never going to be perfect. The timing's never going to be perfect. You need to just find another way. If this is going to be the happiness that you seek, if this is going to be the long-term thing that you want to pursue, the timing is never, ever going to be perfect. You need to just do it. You need to just put yourself out there. And I mean, this is what we see you doing. I don't know any Sagittarius to be shy. Let's look at the Empress in the recent past. Nine of Inspiration coming up again, the Star, and the Three of Emotions. Yeah, oh, I think you're trying to build a little team. Maybe this is it, that there's somebody that you were wanting to work with very specifically, so you kept holding out, because you want to present it to them, because you really felt like they were going to be the one to be able to latch onto it, to get invested in it, to be as excited as you are about it. And it doesn't seem like you've been able to get them in front of you to be able to do it. So now we need to reconsider. who could be part of our team, what is important in building the team to make this happen, and who might else be able to help me, which is why we see you in this present energy shifting away from holding out for that one perfect person, perceived perfect person, and instead putting it out there and seeing who comes back excited about it. Let's look at the wheel here in the present energy. Queen of Materials, the Hermit, and the Hanged Muse. Interesting. You may find a Virgo that's going to be excited about this. However, there's not going to be immediate action taken. I think they're going to come back to you and say, I think this is a really great idea. I want to spend some time really like thinking it through, figuring out how I can best contribute. I need you to just put it on hold for a second while I do that. I'm not sure why they're going to ask you to not necessarily take action, or they're going to tell you, they're not ready to take action just yet, but they're thinking about it. This could be the person that really is the catalyst to changing things, to getting things moving for you. And I think at this point, you're going to be feeling a little bit hasty. You're going to be feeling like at the end of my patience, I already waited and waited and waited for this other person. I don't know if I want to wait for you any longer, but sometimes it's going to be worth the wait. At least this person has heard you out and they do have interest. They're just, if it is a Virgo, going to want to analyze every aspect of it and really make sure that it's going to be the right fit for them. Let's look at the Tower down here in the future energies. Page of Materials, Seven of Emotions, and the Ace of Emotions. So I think you are going to get this ability to start from the ground up. I don't think it's going to be a quick process necessarily, and it's going to be definitely an emotional roller coaster. I think this Virgo is going to be actually very important for you, to slow you down, to make you think about all the steps that need to be taken, to really make you think about all of the different things that need to be addressed before you can move forward. And that's going to balance your energy out. And maybe initially you were looking for somebody who was equally excitable and passionate, but what you really needed was universe to put somebody in your path who slows you down, who tapers the energy that you have and is focused on those details. We'll take one last message here for you. Nine of Swords, Justice, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's real energy here, Sagittarius, of just being tired of waiting. I just want to have my chance. I just want to show it to people. I just want people to understand it. It's something that has consumed me for so long. I'm so excited about it. I just want the opportunity, and I'm feeling impatient. So I would encourage you, Temperance is your card in the deck. Patience is such an important part of what you need to really thrive. So allow that to happen. I do think that you have a strong match here for business and for your energy, and they do want to help you, make this happen in the right ways. So be okay with a little bit more patience, but, holding out for things to be perfect makes it challenging. Allow it to be imperfect as well. Allow it to be a little bit messy until you really hone it in. I hope this is helpful to you. If it was, please do subscribe, leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week.